Hello, welcome to this week's Battle of the Ports and a reimagining of the classic Pitfall with Activision's 1994 Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure. The game started its development on the Super Nintendo, so that's what we'll start off with. As you can see, The Mayan Adventure is a side-scrolling action platform game where you take the role of Pitfall Harry Jr. across the Mayan jungles of Central America to defeat the evil Mayan warrior spirit Zack-Kelua and rescue his father from captivity. Most of the early stages featured in the game are large, linear in nature, and populated with obstacles, enemies, and environmental hazards, requiring the player to traverse the stage by running, jumping, climbing, swinging, shooting, or dodging enemies. Other areas that are featured later are more maze-like and exploratory, making the player take different routes to reach the end. I hate these areas. On certain stages, a boss must be fought in order to progress further. In my opinion, Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure is just your average Western developed platformer. It suffers from all the usual issues, such as sloppy controls, poor map design, and unavoidable hits. I'm sure this game has its fans, but I'm sure not one of them. Next up is the Mega Drive version, which is surprisingly much better to play than the SNES original. The controls are tighter, giving Harry Jr. a little more controllability. Don't get me wrong, it's still not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. The graphics use a lot less colour, but on the plus side, the game does look a bit brighter in most areas. Other quality of life improvements have also been made, such as now giving us a percentage meter when taking out bosses. On the SNES version, it was impossible to know when a boss was about to die. The audio is also pretty decent as well, far better than what I was expecting. The Mega CD also got a version. It shares the same visual design as the Mega Drive release, but also contains extra levels, Redbook CD audio for an arranged soundtrack, and an introductory full motion video sequence, and other enhancements. Basically a typical Western Mega CD release, nothing that really puts it above the stock Mega Drive version. Next up is the 32X release that was co-developed by Big Bang Software alongside Zombie Virtual Reality Entertainment and published by Activision exclusively in North America in October 1995. Based on the original Mega Drive release, the 32X version features additional levels from the Mega CD version, but runs at 30 frames per second instead of 60 frames. This results in a very ugly game when in motion, plus it also affects the controls, making the game feel even worse than the SNES version. Whoa! Even the Atari Jaguar got a port of the Mine Adventure. This one was created by Imagitech Design. It shares the same visuals as the 32X version, though contains changes in certain stages, and a rearranged soundtrack, and runs at 30 frames per second, just like the 32X. So much for the power of a so-called 64 bits, Jaguar fans. To the Jaguar version's credit, at least the far layer of Parallax looks better than the 32X version, since that just uses the Mega Drive layer, while the Jag version is remade. Pitfall: The Mine Adventure received a handheld conversion by Pipe Dream Interactive for the Game Boy Advance on the 11th of June 2001. This is a typical crappy SNES port with altered visuals and audio issues. Like most SNES to Game Boy Advance ports, this is terrible. The frame rate is sub 30 frames per second at times, the controls are very laggy, and it's way too zoomed in, making some platforms unviewable. Probably the worst port of them all. The Windows 95 port was developed by Keensoft using their Exodus game technology. It was published by Activision in August 1995, becoming the first commercial release for the then recently debuted Windows 95 operating system. The port was developed over the course of 8 months and based upon the 32X port. This version also contains the Mega CD audio as well as the extra levels. Sadly, I had issues with the sound effects, but at least we have the music playing. Let's take a look at all those versions of Pitfall: The Mine Adventure running side by side.